Uncharted. Uncharted, the movie based on the popular video game that I've never played. Have you ever played Uncharted?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah?
I have. I didn't. My heart wasn't in it though.
No.
I only played it because who had it? One of my boys had it back in the day. I was like, "Oh, yo, you're playing this?" I didn't really care about it.
No. You
Yeah.
played it or you watched it?
I played it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you played it, Amir?
Yep.
You liked it?
Yeah. I haven't beat any of them,
Oh,
but I played all 4 of them because there's 4.
it was good.
They're
First
really
one was
like
what?
just in general they are like really good, especially the story. You get immersed in there, but then I fall
Yeah.
out of it because I just start playing other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah,
I've heard nothing but good
critically
things.
they're critically acclaimed games for sure. I
Yeah.
would love for them to do another one, but I don't know when that'll be.
Yeah.
So
Because I've heard nothing but good things about the game, and it looks dope. It's just I was like, man, I know that game's gonna suck me in, so I always avoided it because I was like, I ain't got the time. Because I know, like, if I'm really feeling the game, cracked out.
I remember now. I was at my cousin's house. My cousin Jr. was playing it a lot. I was like, "I'm gonna play,"
Yeah.
and he was just so annoying as I was playing. That's why I was like, "I am never playing this again." He was one of
okay.
those like backseat game players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why
like,
are you doing that?
like do
Why don't
this.
you just I don't
Like go over there, do this. I'm like, let me play. Let me figure this out. Yeah.
But yeah, so so going into the movies, I heard they were making a movie. I had no attachments. I had no. Side note, I want to know y'all favorite video games of all time. Like your favorite, if you had to pick one game, that's your favorite video game of all time. I want to know what it is. But anyway, so Uncharted, Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg. And I'll be forgetting, like Mark, a lot of people don't fuck with Mark Wahlberg because of his racist past.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be forgetting about that until I post something, and then y'all be in the comments like, yeah, man, fuck Mark Wahlberg, you know what I'm saying? We ain't forgot. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, he was, And so I'll be forgetting about that. And so people felt like they kind of miscast with Tom Holland. It was like people didn't seem happy with that casting for whatever reason. And since I don't really know the game, I had no attachments. Do you feel like, Amir, since you played the game, do you feel like Tom Holland was a good casting choice?
I think people might have thought he might have been a little too young as far as like looks wise. Because you can pretty much get like he it's not like he looked too far off from it, but I kind of envisioned somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
I'm terrible with actor names. I'm not gonna lie, but it's this one dude that comes to mind. He was in Knives Out.
Not Daniel Craig, James Bond.
No.
Chris Evans.
Was he in Knives Out? See, I have the face, but I can't think of the person's name. But there's a specific dude that I know. Like I look at his face, I'll be like, I feel like he could have played.
Oh, okay.
The guy in Uncharted. Nathan Drake is the
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake. But I had to look the actor up. I'll dig right now. Let me see.
Okay.
Is it this guy?
Nah, not him either.
Who'd you pull up?
Chris Evans.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
So the movie comes out. So I'm going into the movie with fresh eyes. Like I'm just going in to take it in. Like video games that turn into movies have a horrible track record. We know Street Fighter was terrible. Mortal Kombat, the first one was, pretty good. Second one was trash. The redo of Mortal Kombat was okay. Super Mario Brothers was a disaster. Max Payne was a failure. What other video? Resident Evil, a lot of people didn't fuck with, and they made like several of those. But it was just like you done went so far from the original source material, we don't even know what we're watching. I think they made a Tekken video game. It was just like, all right, what the hell is happening around here? And so, they have a horrible track record. Sonic the Hedgehog came out recently, and that did well. Like it did well, pretty good critically. And, Jim Carrey was great in it, and it did well, and, it constituted a sequel. So, going into the video game movies, and you would think that video game movies would naturally do well because the gaming community is so large that he'd be like, yo, man, sign us up. But that's not the case. The Street Fighter movie was some of the worst shit I've ever seen. I hate that movie with a passion. But I'm going into Uncharted, just coming in on some, let me watch an entertaining adventure, flick with some treasure and, globe trotting and, Tom Holland, looking for treasure. So, it's a story about, Tom Holland's character, Nathan Drake. He was real close with his brother, and they were real close when they were younger, and his brother was into, artifacts and, ancient history and globe trotting and this, that, and the third. And so they were really close, but they ended up getting separated because they were orphans. I guess they lost their parents or whatever. And so he got in trouble at the orphanage. Was like, yo, we're going to have to take your brother away. But his brother was like, nah, fuck that. I'm running. I'm hiding. Hey, little bro, man, I got to dip off, but we going to reconnect soon. You know what I'm saying? Let me go with you. Like, nah, you can't go with me on this adventure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always be waiting for you, big bro. And so, so he grows up. He's this bartender that can do mad tricks with the glasses and the bottle. He be shaking it up. Charming guy, but he's also a pickpocket. So, there's that. He links up. Mark Wahlberg is like, yo, man, I stole the chain that you just stole. Here's my card, man. I know who you are. Come rock with me. I used to work with your brother. You know what I'm saying? You treasure, get in on this. I need your help. But your brother, hey, I can reconnect you with your brother that you've been looking for. I'm like, man, what you know about my brother, man? Hey, I know everything, man. I used to work with him. We was on the treasure together. But I don't want to do this, boy. All right, you don't have to do it, but your brother could be out here. My brother, let me think about it. Let me marinate. Because, the hero is always reluctant to get on the thing in the beginning of the movie. They'd be like, nah, man, I'm doing fine, pickpocketing and being a bartender, man. I ain't never going to do this mission with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine living my life. They always resist in the beginning. The heroes never just do hey, man, what's up? Hey, man, I'm looking for treasure. Well, let's do this. It's too easy. So he ends up, linking with Mark Wahlberg, and he's like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if we find this, we can find your brother. And, there's the heavies, there's the villains, like, yeah, man, we want that treasure by any means, you know what I'm saying? You know how much that's worth, man. Human lives are expendable, man. We want this, we want this money. There's what's the black actress that's in it? She's the villain, Antonio Banderas. These are the heavies, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they out here looking for the treasure, and human lives are expendable. We're gonna do whatever it takes to get the goddamn treasure. We need these keys found. And then there's this girl. She comes into the picture.
Tati Gabrielle.
Who?
Tati Gabrielle.
Okay.
I'm sorry I put so much emphasis.
Yeah, she put a lot of sauce
Tati
in that.
Gabrielle. It doesn't sound as
Tati.
Tati Gabrielle. But when I say Tati Gabrielle, you're like, oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, nice.
She's the heavy in it. So she's the villain that's chasing them down on every stop they go to. And so Tom Holland he's charismatic, man. I like the guy. I like him. It's like Peter Parker in a treasure hunt movie. Mm-hmm. There's not much difference between him and Peter. Mark Wahlberg is typical Mark Wahlberg. He was cool, passable, all right. But, he wasn't really doing too much. But Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland had a pretty good rapport. You know what I mean? But the action set pieces didn't really excite me, to be honest. It was just like, all right, this is cool. Nice little something. But I wasn't on the edge of my seat. It was just like, all right, cool. We saw that. Yeah. What y'all waiting for?
Your movie with Michael Jai White.
Oh yeah. Sabrina's super excited about this movie.
Man, I'm gonna be promoting it more than you.
Super excited. I got something I kind of want to share with y'all, but I don't really want to share with y'all. But I kind of want to share with y'all, but I ain't gonna share with y'all. But so the action set pieces, they were cool, but it wasn't like post pounding. I wasn't on the edge of my seat. It was just like the villains were doing dumb shit and getting outsmarted, and it was just like, you are horrible villains, And his old girl looked great as a villain.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Yeah, but it was just like they're inadequate, And did the action excite you at all?
There was some scenes that had me at the edge of my seat. Like,
Oh.
what's gonna happen? Like I don't want to give away too much.
The airplane scene, did that get you?
No.
Okay.
That scene was dope.
Uh-huh.
But when they were this is like the first scene when they finally do something and Tom Holland was
At the auction place.
at the auction. I couldn't think of the word. The auction scene. I was like, how the hell is he gonna get out of this?
Oh yeah.
And like I like that. I like a.
How are they gonna get out of this?
How the hell are you getting out of this situation? And so that was exciting to me.
Yeah.
It was exciting to like, all right, what's about to happen? Because I don't even remember their plan for that whole scene.
Right.
I really don't remember what they said that they were gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'm literally watching this like.
They were going in there to get the key, and then.
Oh, I knew why they were going. I didn't know the plan.
Yeah.
To retrieve it.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this like, how what is happening? And so it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
And man, I'm a fan of Tom Holland, bro.
Yeah.
He's fun. He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
And he was fun to watch in this movie.
He was. I'm telling you, he was Peter Parker in this, and I like Peter Parker, so I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
Just Peter Parker, no spider webs, no web sling, and he's looking for treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So on that end, I like Tom Holland in movies like this. I just wish the action was a bit more exciting. It was entertaining though. Like I felt entertained by the whole proceedings. So, it was I would say it's a decent matinee. Like if you go in there not handcuffed to the mythology of the game and you just watching it for what it is, I think you can come away entertained on like a matinee. You know what I mean? I think you can come out of the theater like, that was cool. That was, entertaining. Yeah. And so, forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Uncharted? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Uncharted 3 saxophones out of 5. How many saxophones you give?
3 is fair.
3? Okay. So we both...
2.5.
2.5.
Because
a little less.
The way that they wrote the villain.
Oh, she pissed off about the villain right up. Yeah. So 2.5 from Sabrina, 3 from me. But yeah, so if you ain't got nothing to do on the weekend, you got some time to kill, check out the matinee and see what it is. If you love the video game, I don't know how you might feel. I don't know. Like I don't carry that baggage.